You have 2 seconds or less, realistically, to capture someone's attention on Instagram. When they're scrolling through their main feed, they're scrolling through the Explore feed. What is it that's going to make them click on your video over someone else's? What we call a hook is what's going to do that. So think about when you're fishing, you put a hook on the end of your line to catch the fish, and you put bait on the end of the hook in order to lure the fish in. We're going to do the same thing with our Instagram content strategy. You have so little time because your attention spans of your followers and the users on Instagram is so small these days. So the triple hook strategy is the best way to get them to not only want to watch your video, but to continue to watch it so that their watch time and attention retention is really good. So we're gonna combine 3 powerful hook elements to create an Instagram reel that will be irresistible to new users. The number 1 hook of your hook strategy is going to be the text on the screen. This is so important. Do not post reels. I'm gonna say this again. Do not post reels without hook text on the screen. There are very limited people who are able to do that successfully. When you're just starting out, it's really hard to do. So the easiest way to grab someone's attention quickly is when they read the little blurb, the tiny little quick hook. Make it quick, don't put a ton of text. That is what is going to capture their attention. So your on-screen text is the first opportunity to draw in the user and pique their interest by having a message that not only complements your visual, but also sparks curiosity. That's a big one. It makes them want to watch the reel. It makes them want to click on your carousel. Like, I'm interested now. Now I need to see what the rest is about, right? Keep it short. It should be a sentence or less, ideally. A lot of hooks are really great when they have the little ... It makes you want to click on the video to see, well, what else do they have to say, right? So the hook that is text draws people in. Now it's going to be your visual hook, which is number 2. So once they click on your reel or they click on your carousel or they click on your photo, what is the next part that keeps them there, right? It's the visual. So the visual content is what Instagram is all about. And when you incorporate video content and photo content that has a lot of movement. And in the photos, it's going to be in your carousel, it's going to be that it's interesting graphics, right? Interesting graphics are going to keep people reading. Interesting information is going to keep people reading. But for a reel, it's going to be movement. Eye-catching visuals and graphics that move are going to keep people wanting to see more. So doing things like moving location. If you're filming yourself, film in multiple locations. If you're filming the world around you, show different snapshots from different places. If you're filming just a quick little one scene, make sure it's really short so that the video is looping and you're getting more than one view. Because if you make it just one static video where it's just one image kind of moving a tiny bit, if you make it very long, your audience retention is going to be very low because people are going to click out of the reel before it finishes. You want to grab people's attention quickly, and you want to hold it by changing visuals and having movement on the screen. It needs to happen within the first 2 seconds or you've lost people. You're not going to stop their scroll. Also, the hook and the caption, right? We talked about in looping reels how people reading your caption keeps them on your reel for longer and helps increase your watch time, your audience retention. It helps increase how many times they're watching your reel, so your view rate. The caption is often overlooked when it comes to hook. People will just start typing whatever they want to say in their caption. But you have to remember that only the first line of your caption is shown. People have to click the 3 little dots in order to read the rest. So if it's just a run-on sentence that kind of runs out, people are not going to click on that to read your caption. But if it is a hook that says something like, here's more information, or let me tell you more, or has this ever happened to you? And then you put an emoji pointing down, like maybe a down finger or an arrow pointing down. And people think, oh, well, I want to know what else they have to say. They'll click on this and they'll read the rest of your caption. This is where you're able to put your engagement and your call to action. So asking people for likes and follows. So it is so important that we get people to read our captions, right? It is super, super important. And you're not going to do that without a hook. So the triple hook strategy is a hook that is the text on the screen. The first thing people see, it needs to be there right away. Then your visual hook, which is going to be movement or the change of scenery or flipping through multiple videos. And then the hook in your caption, which is going to encourage people to go down, read your caption, and engage with your content. The hook story offer framework is just like it sounds. It's a great way to engage your audience and turn viewers into followers and into buyers. Start with a hook that grabs their attention, then go into a relatable story and finish with an offer that leaves them wanting more, your call to action. When you're crafting your hook, think of it like a way to reel people in. So for example, you would say, are you ready to escape the paycheck to paycheck cycle? Then your story is what is playing in the reel. So your hook is on the screen, and in your story, you can say, you know, I used to be stuck there too, juggling jobs, making ends meet. But then I discovered digital marketing and it changed everything. And you go from there. Now your irresistible offer is, what do you have to offer them? So you can say, join my digital marketing course, say goodbye to financial stress, comment blank. So comment digital, comment course to learn more. This is your call to action. And we're going to go into calls to action next. But just know that the offer is the same as the call to action. So your hook is reeling them in. Your story is what you're showing on the screen. So through the video, about talking about you or talking about something that's going to connect with your audience. And your offer is, what do you have to give them? Because people want free, you know, they want something from you. And in order to buy something from you, they want to have received something from you first, whether that's information, whether that's a feeling. They want something from you, and that's the hook story offer framework. The most successful hook on social media is one word, which is crazy. But there is one word that is so powerful when it comes to hooking people's attention. The word is here, H-E-R-E, here. It has been used in so many viral videos and so much viral content, it's insane. Saying, here's why, here's how, here's when. And then in the captions, using the caption hook of here with an arrow pointing down, or here it is, here they are, here you go, here's how to do it. Using the word here as a hook is such a powerful strategy for grabbing attention because it adds immediacy and personal connection to your message. It makes your content feel relevant and actionable. It is an action phrase. It makes people feel like you're giving them information that can impact them today. When people see or hear here, it implies that something valuable or interesting is happening right now in this moment. We are such a culture and a world of wanting things now that the word here just really grabs onto that feeling inside of us. It's a simple yet effective way to enhance the impact of your message, making it feel like it's impacting people in the very moment that they're reading it.